4,
Six,
then 3 in
seven.
the prison.
There was 4 in the group, and then you took
And 3
out
in the prison.
2 in the prison.
Was it? Oh, we had 2, yeah.
Because you waited for just before daylight and when most people would have left. All right, anyway, let's come in the session and get opening music. Last we left off, the Wayward Wanderers had been tasked with locating and rescuing the personal assistant of the elected official of the city. With nothing to go off, the group set off to pursue the only lead they had, a rumour that the man had been seen being dragged out of the Parliament building by the cultists. Following the assumption that he had been taken to some kind of prison, the local prison is exactly where the group headed. Casing out the joint, it seemed, as any prison should, both difficult to enter and leave. However, a slight twist of fate and a rumble in Anxi's pocket sent a bin lid crashing across the floor, drawing the attention of nearby patrolling cultists. While the group panicked and prepared for a fight, Steve stood up and walked towards the guards, playing up that he had stumbled and started asking for directions. The cultist bought his act and immediately began pummeling him. Dragging him away, the Wayward Wanderers had now been given the best tool of all: eyes on the inside. With some helpful direction from Steve and a convincing disguise and performance by the group and Zinni, the group found their way to the jail cells in the basement of the building. One daring rescue attempt later, and the quick murder of 2 cultists at peak off hours, the entire prison was now sprinting out of the building in all directions. But our heroes headed to a small abandoned cafe for which they had earlier been given a key. Here they now rest, where Steve has told them that the personal assistant Ishtar was but a day before in the same cell as he was before he was interrogated and taken away. One final revelation that Steve has given the group was that under the pillow in the cell, he found a small piece of card with Ishtar's name on it. Wayward Wanderers, I must remind you, every action has a consequence. Though you didn't find exactly what you wanted, it's still a small victory nonetheless. Who knows what the future will hold for you next, but if you persevere and stick together, you're sure to emerge victorious. So, here in the second floor of the Last Bite, a now abandoned, quaint little cafe, what would you like to do?
We know there's transmutation magic on the card.
That's right.
That's pretty much all we know.
It is.
I'm thinking it's like a way to get in a secret room or something, where the premiere is. But we need to know where that secret room is, so we still need to find the guy, I think. That's the first thing is I'll ask Steve, does he know where the record building is or where it could be?
Steve turns to you with a slightly befuddled look on his face. Not really. Like, I know that it exists conceptually, but it's not the kind of place that people usually go to. I know it's officially called the what was it again? Public Records House. But that's it. Actually, sorry, I also know it's vaguely in the north half of the city, but that, half of the city isn't still too helpful. Thank you for rescuing me, by the way. I didn't think you were going to leave me behind, but it still deserves a thanks nonetheless.
I was considering it.
I don't doubt that.
I was considering it, yeah. I was like, well, maybe we get rid of Steve. It's about time. But, you see, we had to come back and save you, I guess.
She's joking, of course. Actually, you're so funny.
Am I?
Stop! My belly starts to hurt.
Right. I'm not joking, Steve.
He just sort of like glances at you while keeping his head turned somewhere else and just sort of like nods a little. And
All right. What's the plan? What is
So we need-
next?
I think we need to rest and stay low here, but we also need to find out where the building we're looking for is.
We
know it's
assume.
probably. Sorry.
Okay, so, I mean, why do we think it's in the records building?
Isn't that where he said he was taken? Or the other guy said he was taken in talks to?
Oh, you mean he's taken there? I meant where we can use the little card we have.
Oh yeah, we don't know where we can use that. I presume it's
yeah.
in the Premier's building, but yeah, don't know.
Yeah, but that's probably a no-go place.
the guy I got
What
the
if-
information off of said that Ishtar was there being interrogated the day before. He hasn't long been since taken from the cell that I was in, obviously where he left this card, but if we know he's been taken to the records building, should we not go after him?
Yeah, that's my thought, but we need to know where the record building is. I guess we could. I could contact Torn and ask him if he knows where it is.
Yeah, that would be useful, wouldn't it?
I'll just write in my book to Torn and just ask him, does he know where the records building is? Or does anyone know where it is?
We're taking a short rest, right?
Yeah, you guys are taking a short rest right now.
Would be good.
You receive a response back in your book that says, not myself really. I know it's around the northeast quadrant.
I'll just respond back. Can you ask around with the people you have there? We believe the assistant we're looking for was taken there.
I can ask around, sure. News
Okay,
of your
I'll just-
jailbreak has already reached us.
Okay, I'll just come back saying I'll contact you again in an hour to see if you have any info about it.
All right, thank you. Now that things have finally settled down a little, you finally calmed your nerves. You start looking about the room that you're in. The access to this room was behind the bar in the publicly accessible part of the cafe, so you didn't think people would come up here all that often, but the place has still been ransacked nonetheless. There's a lot of crates up here, a lot of which have been smashed into. You see quite a bit of some kinds of ingredients have been smattered across the wood and the floor. There is a small closet-looking door off to one side.
Is it unlocked?
It is. You open it up, and it really is just the size of like a wardrobe. But in there's a small table with a book and just a ledger inside of it.
I'm not doing anything anyway. What's in the ledger? Is it just business stuff?
You see a lot of stuff written in there about ingredients and order times and pickup. Roll me an intelligence check.
This isn't going to be good.
Actually, no, it'll be investigation.
Can we also investigate since there is nothing else
Uh,
in the place?
you can play, yeah, sure.
Okay, that's a better roll.
As Andros starts slowly flipping through the ledger, you at some point just kind of take it off of him and start flipping through it yourself because he's just going too slow. You start flipping through the numbers, and there's something about it. You can't quite place your finger on it, but you're
It's a puzzle.
sort of establishing a bit of a pattern. And one that leaves you feeling just a little uncomfortable.
What does it look like?
Well, what you notice is that there's a lot of listed names in here and a lot of list of ingredients and pickup times and currency. But there's one name that shows up quite periodically. The same day, and always around the evening. However, in place of normal ingredients that's listed there for purchase, you just see the usual written down. And whilst this would
What's the
normally glaze by everyone else, the fact that every other entry has a specific ingredient or specific ingredients or like stock listed, the fact that this explicitly says the usual instead throws you off a little bit. The name that's attached next to it is Yana.
Like the name, Bulgarian name, Yana.
I did. Is that a Bulgarian
YA.
name? I didn't know.
Yes.
Yanna. Yeah.
Mm.
Should have been with a J.
Yeah. No. Andres?
Yeah.
I see something weird. There's this person that's been getting the usual instead of something specific quite often at the same time. What's
Well,
the
it's a cafe.
usual?
It's a cafe, you know, it could just be like a sandwich.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's not the same as the rest.
This is a list of stock that the cafe owner is purchasing, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
What was she buying?
How expensive was it? Like, is there a price in there? Might give some indication.
It was. You flip through the weeks, they're always listed a round number. Sometimes 20 gold, sometimes 30. One time it was 50, but they mostly float around 20 to 30.
I wonder if it's protection money or something. Doesn't seem like it'd be actually stock if it's always random.
I mean, we could try asking her.
Do we know her?
Not we don't know the person that's been selling it to our owner, but we got sent here by the girl. What's her name? Did we ask her for a name?
I don't believe you ever got her name, nor do you know where she lives either. You came across her in the street before she was abducted.
I don't
You
have to know where
probably
she lives to ask
Sending
her stuff.
Cecilia.
Yeah, I can probably, but I don't really have that many spell slots.
Well, I mean, let's presume we're going to do a long rest here instead of a short rest. That way you get all your spell slots back, and we need to lay low
Bas-
anyway.
I mean, based on what Doug's been saying, I think we should go to the records place.
Based on what Steve's been saying.
Actually, what I can
Yeah,
do,
right, Steve.
h-
The
how many
self-insert.
How many
Yeah.
attunement slots do you have open?
It's 0 because of the little cursed object Torin
Do you have any
got
you
us.
could lose? Like, is a not very important item? Because I could give you the Pearl of Power back. And you can use that to get a spell slot back.
No.
Oh, that's right. Each of you
Oh.
has the idol attuned to you now.
If we're here for like multiple hours, you could untune the current one, attune to the Pearl, use it, unattune, and then reattune back to your original item.
Or we can ask Zini to send us sending spell, because she can do that as
Oh.
well.
It
Oh,
takes a
didn't-
short
didn't
rest
realise
to
that.
unattune to an item, or to attune to a different item, rather. So it's like she'd have to take like 2 short rests.
Or we can ask Zini to do a sending
Yeah,
spell.
I didn't realize that he could. Yeah,
She can
silly.
do sending, and she has told me she's going to be here soon. I don't know how soon, but in the meantime, what do you want her to send and to who?
Well, to the girl we saw. She made friends with Zini, so it would be easier. She will tell her. I mean,
While here and waiting anyway, I'm just going to go to the bottom of the stairs that lead up to the room we're in and just use alarm.
I think you already had done at the end of the last session.
I
thought,
think
right?
you did, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I would like to go around and try and see whether there is anything else curious within this place.
Roll another
Like any secret
investigation check
doors,
then.
any secret. Yeah,
Are there any windows?
yeah.
There's a couple small windows.
I like to sit by a window and just watch for anybody coming into the building.
Fair.
Okay.
Can I do an
Torin?
investigation as well?
Hello.
Torin, psst. You're good at looking for things. Could you help me?
Yeah, I can use my hands and rummage.
Let's try to figure out whether there's like a secret door, anything curious in here. Let's see who can find anything first.
Well, I have, I sometimes can sometimes never find anything because I can't remember his name. It was Terry 2.0, some kind of GM. I don't know. I looked everywhere for traps, and turns out there was a bell on the top of the door.
Well, anyway, don't
Oh,
care.
thanks.
Let's move on. Let's try and figure out whether there's anything curious in here.
Both of you roll investigation checks, please.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm asking you to do one.
You start to look around the room. You're able to reasonably quickly deduce that there isn't any kind of secret door going to somewhere from this room. What you do find, though, Torin, as you're just sort of looking over and through some of the crates, you find that there is a small part of inside of one of the crates where the wood has been ever so slightly eaten away at. Like it's been dissolved or something.
Could I attempt to yank it off?
Yank what off?
The thing that's like a bit slimy.
There's nothing slimy there. You're looking at a piece of wood that
Yeah,
looks like part of it has been dissolved away.
Yeah, so could I attempt to try and like pull the piece of wood out?
The whole piece of wood, yeah, it's part of a crate. You're able to snap it off very easily, and you now hold the section that has this small little dissolved bit in it. The rest of you also hear as he rather loudly just snaps two parts of wood and holds up just a piece of wood in his hand.
Whoa, Torin, you found a plank of wood. That's
strong boy.
so cool. Anything special about it?
Hold up, I'll be a sec.
I bet it's cursed again.
Bet it's cursed again as well. I shouldn't have asked for help.
I'm kind of trying to like look over his shoulder. Does it have your face on it? I think it. Wait, Eggsy, that stain over there. Does that look like his face?
It fucking does, doesn't it? Holy.
It does. It does.
I mean, Torin, there's so many cursed objects around you. Maybe it's just you.
It's worth asking at this point. Angsy, are you doing anything with the idol that is currently in your pocket?
Alright, this shit. What am I meant to do with it?
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, just as long as you're keeping it in your pocket. I don't know if you were going to do anything, move it or anything.
If I get it out of my pocket and I try to use my study action from Keen Mind, would I be able to figure out anything?
You already did this and rolled incredibly high. You can try
So there's
again.
nothing else I can... Like, okay, if I get the object out of my pocket
Mm-hmm.
and try to connect with it telepathically, does anything happen?
You focus your mind towards this piece of wood. This small, crudely carved little idol with a small bird's head. It's a piece of wood. And whilst you don't feel any kind of connection, you feel a little sense of embarrassment over you. The same kind you would as if
feel
someone
embarrassed.
watched you do something stupid.
No, I don't feel embarrassed.
I'm telling
It's
you
in the
that
name
you
of
do.
science. I don't. You can't tell me how I feel,
You
brother.
are given this feeling of embarrassment.
By the idol, okay. I see. Wow.
Don't tell me how I feel. What the fuck?
Yeah, look at men telling women how they feel. Just normal shit, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Oh god.
Well, get the idol out. And I'm like, you stupid thing. You know, I like fire now, so burn. I just sorcerer burst it with fire, but like, would I be able to not cast a whole fucking sorcerer burst and just like put it in flame?
Is Sorcerer's Burst a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just ignite the thing on fire.
So I'll just ignite it, be like, fuck you.
The fuck
Can't
you're
wait to see
doing?
you later. I'm talking to the idol.
Right.
It had a bird's head, not Torrens.
Okay. And you set it on fire.
Yeah. I think I might have an issue now, Sid. I like fire.
Oh.
I like putting things on fire.
That is
Why?
awesome.
Hold on.
It is awesome, isn't it?
Stop encouraging her for a second. Why do you suddenly like fire that much?
Because it burnt all these cultists and they're dead now. And now the idol's dead as well. Until it's in someone else's pocket, like, maybe in an hour.
That's the point. Like, should we check the portable hold to make sure? Because we haven't actually checked since we put them in there.
How long have they been in there?
Could be at least an hour now.
3 or 4 hours at this point from travel to the thing and then back.
Guys, they're marinating. It's fine.
Guys, I think we're getting away from the subject a bit here. Whatever. All right, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. Okay, just don't
Thank
burn
you,
us to a
Sid.
crisp. and just-
I would never.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Torin, but not you.
I mean, I get it, but don't be shooting.
I think it would be very beautiful Wow, Vernon.
That's
Would
a lot
suit
to
him.
take in. That's that sentence right there. That's a lot to take in.
It would suit him.
Okay. Well, let's just say if he becomes a cultist, burn him, I suppose. But right now, also
I've gotten
Torin.
a permission. Let's
Don't-
fucking go.
No, Torin, please don't become a cultist.
Oh, what? I'm not a cultist. I'm from royalty.
There you go. All right.
I just like light up my hand a bit and I look at him. Are you then?
And
I'm waiting for the
look at you like-
day.
I
I
move
kind of like,
in. I slightly move in front of Torin a little bit, like.
please, please save me.
I'm joking, Torin. I will not put you. I won't inflame you. It will be fine. I'm just trying to have fun with the situation, okay?
Okay. Or
Yeah.
sure. Hmm.
I will not be putting anyone on fire.
Please,
Sadly, guys, you're my family now, so...
Sadly,
Not really sadly. I mean, maybe for you, Torin, but like, I like the rest.
that is true. I have a tendency of calling people peasants. I need to call you friends more.
Have you been
My-
calling us
my-
peasants behind our back?
Yeah, against who?
What the fuck?
What?
I
But-
mean, maybe when we first met. I mean, we've also turned into a chicken. That's an unstoppable bond. But
Who are you talking to, though?
My hand's on fire now.
mind
After hearing that.
looking at you, Scott, like a chicken bond is forever.
Yeah, but you haven't called them peasants towards me, so who you're calling, who you're talking to?
Are you talking to your imaginary friend, Torin?
No,
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you?
Oh, I guess he's fine. All right, guys.
Well,
Um,
is he?
yeah, he just said so.
Well, let's move on.
Moving on. You've short rested.
I love RPN.
Has it been an hour, do you reckon?
It has.
I
Okay,
mean,
I'll
did you
message
not hear
them
this
back.
conversation?
Baylor, during this time, you've been keeping a loose watch out on the street below. You were a little worried when Torrent started snapping wood at one point, but it doesn't seem like anyone heard or noticed. There's a couple times during this hour when a handful of cultists walk down the street together, because you are on one of the main streets here, or mainer streets. And whenever this happens, you hush the group down while you wait for them to pass. Thankfully, they do all pass without a hitch. But there's something about the way that the cultists are acting, the way that you see them sort of like chummily striding through the streets, that makes it seem like they're a little on edge. That's it. You will get the benefits of a short rest if you want to take it. Those of you that can recover spells will probably want to do so. Others that can't, only if you've lost HP, which I don't believe any of you have.
I've lost HP.
Did you? Where'd you lose HP from?
I don't know, but it said I had a little bit of health loss. So maybe I just didn't update it.
Maybe.
Didn't we hit him while pretending he was a prisoner?
I think that's it, yes. I think... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That does make sense. So, like, even if we tried to hit him, I don't think we'd do any damage.
True.
Maybe you just hit him anyway.
Oh, we definitely did, but I don't think I would have done damage to him.
Alright.
No, I think it was Tony. I think it was Tony smacking me. Or someone was with me.
What is the plan?
So I'll message Torn and ask him if any, if he's any more information.
You get a response back. No one around here really knows exactly where. We've heard that there was a scuffle at today's food dispensing. No one was given any food. Retaliation, maybe?
Maybe they ran out of food.
I'd respond with perhaps it could also work in our favour. But it might encourage them, people to rise up against him, I guess. If they're not actually giving anything.
It could, but people need hope for that, and right now there is none.
I just respond again. Do you know where they store the food?
We don't actually know right now. A few crates of it is kept in the center of the market, but it's always closely guarded.
I just finally respond with, okay, we'll think of something.
So, gang, what's happening?
I relayed to everyone else what Torn said. But if they have still got food in the centre, should we go get it?
Anyone?
What are we going to do with it if we go get it?
I was thinking more just take out the guards guarding it and then just leave it.
And give it to those who are desperate for food.
Or just let people come and take it.
But how do we know if the cultists will just come back and take it?
I mean, they might, but people should be able to take some, before we get there. Maybe.
It is currently light outside now. It's early morning. Baylor notes the streets outside are busier than they were during the night, but still quite sparse. But maybe it's just because you're a lot easier able to see people sneaking between the alleys.
So basically two choices. We can either go look for record building, or we can do something at the main square, then go to record building.
I can't remember if there was anything I put in notes.
I mean, the food thing, I don't think it's really safe, right? Because it's in the middle of the fucking town.
Mm.
And it's like quite guarded, if anything. It was even during the night, so.
Yeah, I think that's going to be very heavily guarded. If not, there's going to be a lot of people walking around there anyway. It's going to be very difficult to pull anything off.
I know, guys. Sounds like fun to me. I've been aching, yearning for some action, guys. Come on. I know I chopped some guy's head off yesterday, well, 2 of them actually, but they were already dead, so it's more fun when they're still alive. And they're evil, of course. Don't get me wrong; they need to be evil.
Well, they weren't dead per se. You killed them.
Yeah,
But
you killed them. with
They
The
were
chopping head.
paralyzed.
I know I killed them, but I didn't kill them by chopping off their heads. There's
Yeah, you did. Your one
a-
singular blow chopped their head off because they got paralyzed by.
Well, listen, one
Anxie.
guy, yes, all right. The
Yeah.
other guy, I had to like go back, check out his corpse, put it in like
Oh,
the right
yeah, you
position so I could chop off his head. You know, it's just a bit grim, isn't it? You know, when it happens in the fight itself, it's cool. You can see like the head flopping and like gravity takes effect and it rolls over the
I mean-
floor. You know, that's what I want right now. for
I'm
these
sure
evil
we'll
fuckers.
get to that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
But-
we could get to that right now.
I don't feel comfortable enough with getting to that right now. We can go kill a bunch, but not all of them.
A bunch. Okay. I think.
We can make some of them disappear from the street.
But chopping their heads off.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought I was not really into this stuff, but since these guys are kind of fucked up, I enjoy it. Plus their faces
You want me
look
to bring
kinda-
you some
What?
cultists to kill?
That's what I'm saying. The less, the better.
Do you see? Do I see any cultists outside currently?
Not right now, but they've been passing by pretty frequently. It definitely wouldn't be unheard of for you to just wait a couple minutes and see a patrol coming through.
I was thinking of like once I see a patrol coming through, just suggest the action of coming to visit this house because they've heard something,
I mean, we could just make
and
a
then we
noise to
just
do
kill
that.
them. We can also do that.
Like make a noise, bait him inside, and take him out, and rinse, repeat.
Okay. All right.
You ready, Sid?
I'm always ready.
Once
Well,
I
I'm
see
thinking-
cultists,
I'm always wondering, like, so let's not do it here. I'm thinking we don't hide the bodies. The problem is hiding them doesn't really help us in that the normal people don't really know anything's going on. Whereas if they start seeing a bunch of dead cultists, you know, they know something's going on. It might help.
I mean, we could also basically suggest to the rest of the cultists that the normal people have started, you know, fighting back, and they've killed a bunch of them, and they might start like trying to fight the normal people. We might endanger them.
Oh, that's an idea. So, how long does suggestion last?
8 hours.
If we were to do what we did before to control, could we leave one alive and use suggestion to make him relay to everyone else that, like, you know, a dragon attacked him or something stupid?
Oh, that's
Like those
modify
hundreds-
memory type of shit. That's
Yeah.
not suggestion.
Yeah, it's a bit more complex, I guess. Okay, well, let's head towards the district where we know the records building is, and just take our patrols along the way, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Steve chips up and says, I want to agree with Andros. I think it's also a good idea if we just start leaving their bodies out. Not only because we can start rumors in the people's favor, but the more dead cultists that are over here, the less dead cultists there are where the hideout is.
Yeah, distract them from that area of the city, bring them over here instead.
Yeah.
Are we in the same district? The guy said the records building probably is in.
You are
What
on
district are we in?
You are on Eastern Street, but he said it was. You are in the northeastern quadrant. So you're in the right quadrant, but it's like an entire quarter of the city. It's still unknown how close or far you may be from it.
Okay, well, I mean, we can question some of the cultists we capture as well. Or they might know where it is. Should we get going during the day, or should we wait till night?
I always think night is probably the best way to ambush.
The only downside is we are on kind of a tight schedule. Like, we don't have a lot of hours to waste. Maybe once they're done questioning the guy we're looking for, they'll probably get rid of him.
True, or they might shout.
Guys, I was thinking, right? All these people must be very hungry now since they're not giving any food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they still have some food left somewhere and they're just keeping it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What if we go get it?
I did think about it, that's why I asked Torn if he knew where they stored it, but he doesn't know.
Fuck.
We could try to find out from where the cultists though.
I don't know, guys. Just waiting around doing nothing,
Oh,
waiting
wait.
for the night again. It's
Wait,
getting
I
on my
think-
nerves.
I think we're stupid. Didn't we see a cart go from where the prison was to the centre square
Mm-hmm.
with crates of apples and such?
Some crates you weren't able to see what they were.
Do you reckon they're destroying the food above the prison, the floors we didn't go to?
Hmm.
Was there anything below the floors we went to?
Well, no, so we went to the ground floor and the basement. There were 2 floors up. We didn't go in, I don't think.
Well, yeah, up.
I mean, if you're going to store food, that's a pretty fortified place to store it.
It's also the site of a prison break that we just enacted.
It's also the last place they'd expect us to attack again.
I mean, does that make sense?
Or why would they guard an empty prison?
I mean, they're probably just cleaning up his shit, right? There's a lot of blood.
Well, it's up to you. So we could go records building or try to find food.
I'm voting the record building.
As much as I want to help these people, and maybe we can help some people along the way, but I think the record building is the play just because we need to put an end to this fucking shitty situation.
In that case, should we get moving then?
Mhm.
Just need to make sure we travel by back streets where possible.
All right. With the blue sky now overhead and the sun properly risen, you leave the cafe and slink out into the alleyways behind the building. You're already in the northeastern quadrant of the city. What's your play?
We don't know where the place is, right? So we need to go and figure out where it is.
Well, logically, it would be along the main road, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be hidden away in a back street thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is, could we find maybe somebody living in this quarter and buy them food to tell us, maybe. They might know.
Would we be able to go out and investigate, like try and figure out where we could go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there a map shop nearby?
No.
Maybe a signpost?
You know what? Roll a perception check, Andros.
Dirty 20.
You do find a sign. The sign directs forward, which is now west to Market, and it's got a forward and right turn listed as being for Parliament. It's got a backward sign listed for Eastgate and another forward sign again listed for Westgate.
I think it'd be fairly near Parliament, wouldn't it? Logically. Couldn't be too far away from that sort of thing.
You're probably correct with that one.
Should we just start heading in that direction, man? Is that still heading in this district? Or is it heading out of the district?
So you're currently on the northern side of the eastern road. So you're just in the northeastern quadrant. Parliament, according to the sign, is just pretty much center north of the city. So you can cut through the back streets in a northwesterly direction to end up at least in the roundabout same direction as Parliament.
Yeah, I was trying to get my head around it without a map.
Yeah, same.
So that's indicating Parliament is in the same district as this, we're in currently.
It says Parliament is northern. It doesn't say whether it's northeast or northwest.
Okay, well, there's not much else to do. Let's just head in that direction and see where we end up.
All right. Start heading in a northwesterly direction towards center north of the city.
Do we want to pass without a trace? We're going to be trying to blend in and be pretty sneaky.
Would be nice, but I don't know if Shift has SWAT.
It also only lasts an hour.
My other concern is, if we are caught being sneaky, we're much more suspicious than if we're just walking around.
I guess, yes.
Well, no one's really walking around.
Well, I mean, thing is, if we're disguised to look like just random people, we can kind of just like hop into a building and just kind of hide there. Whereas if we're like sneaking around in court, that looks worse.
Yeah.
I guess if we could try and disguise ourselves as best we can, and try to blend in.
Yeah, because as you guys currently are, you do not blend in at all. In fact, you stand out. A lot of you.
What do you mean? I look like a cultist.
You do.
I'm blending in.
You're a cultist walking along with a lot of random people.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
That's
butt.
what it sends out.
But regardless, are you traveling stealthy as a group then, or just heading through the back streets?
I think through back
Probably wanna be
streets and
together.
stealthy in that, like, we're being cautious, checking corners, and if we see a cultist, like, hiding, like, in a building and such.
All right,
We're not, like,
roll.
crouched walking, such.
Can I get a group stealth check, please?
I wish you couldn't, but sure. That's decent for me.
It is curious how, like, Sid gets a 20 on stealth, though.
I have the ring, so my dexterity is quite high.
Oh, yeah, true.
32 is big.
You're also getting -3.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Primal knowledge, stealth. What the fuck are you? What bonuses are you getting on your roll?
Talking about
He's
me.
getting
No,
no,
Sid.
it's it. Getting +3, -3, +5. How?
Wait. I don't know. It just says +5. No bonuses available. Good luck.
Okay, so primal knowledge is a feature that gives you bonuses to your stats when you're raged. So that should not
Oh,
be
turn your
bad.
rage off, Sid.
What
Oh, but
about
then
the stealth less dexterity?
Just -2 then.
Okay, just -2.
Uh.
We'll take the same roll, but yeah, make sure you're taking off your rage when you're out
I
of
just did,
combat. So that's a 18 for Cedric. Okay.
You should kind of do that when you take a long rest, but whatever.
Well, there's actually, if you had played Baldur's Gate well enough, you know there's potions that you can have a long rest from drinking a potion. Not necessarily.
Hmm.
It's a manual simulator for the most part, anyway. Right. Your group sticks close together and slinks around in the back streets. Similar to how you've travelled before, maintaining at least a couple buildings between you and any of the main paths. Walking around in daytime, being your first full day in the city, there's a lot to take in. It's a lot more obvious now when someone's inside one of the buildings next to you. Not only because you can see them, but because you can hear them moving around inside. Sometimes you just hear crying. Sometimes you hear people arguing, fighting over something. Makes you painfully aware of just how destitute and hopeless this whole city feels with this big swirling black cloud overhead. Not only a metaphorical but a literal dark cast over people's lives. As people are suffering. And you start to hear, off in the distance, some sort of explosions.
Is it like the lightning we've seen before? Or was it different?
It's different. You haven't heard or seen any lightning come down since the last time, or was it like sometime last night or something?
Oh, yeah, but to discern like how far away and what direction they're coming from.
It was. All of you got a. Someone's got a high enough passive perception. You're able to tell it's in a northwesterly direction.
Is it worthwhile us checking that out?
I think so.
Yeah, start heading that direction then.
Yep, I agree.
Continue following along this path. You hear more explosions, but they're brief and without any sort of pattern. Sometimes you'll go several minutes without hearing any. Sometimes there's only one, sometimes there's many. And they get louder and louder as you sneak your way closer. At some point, you start to hear a lot of shouting. Stopping and focusing in for a second, you're able to discern that this is some kind of cultists shouting directions and orders at each other. Baylor, you're also able to notice that the sky overhead here seems a little bit more angry than it has done in other parts of the city.
We'll point that out to my party.
And as you are pointing it out, you make a turn down one alley and you start to see off in the distance a sliver of the destination where all this is occurring. Large stone building with deep blue trims all around it, several floors high with big paned glass windows. The small sliver that you can see between the buildings, you can see pillars, or what is now remnants of pillars. Some sort of marble-esque looking pillars. You can see a couple. You have a feeling that if you could get a better vantage point, you'd see just exactly the full scale of this building and what it is. But from descriptions that you've had and offhanded comments that have been made previously, and the direction in which you are going, you're fairly certain this is the Parliament building.
Are we close enough to tell what's happening?
Not really. You're still a good bits away, but it was just a convenient lining up of the buildings that let you see a sliver of the Parliament building itself.
It might be they're trying to break into wherever the Premier's hiding. Are we able to... Is there any buildings nearby we can get into to get a better view?
There looks to be a
Most of it, yeah.
building ahead that has, from what you can see, a small little outcropping with a window in its attic. Likely to be the best vantage point.
Should we head in there then?
Yeah.
I suppose.
You shuffle forward and you start to really take in how much closer you're getting to this thing. The explosions become clearer. You start to pick up words that's being shouted a lot more distinctly. There's a lot less barriers now in between your location and whatever these cultists are doing. You head on into this building that has an attic. First thing you notice upon getting inside this building, the two dead bodies in the center of the living room. A man and a woman, slightly decomposed, of older ages. Woman's curled in a somewhat fetal position, and the man has loosely got his arm draped over her. They've been dead several days.
Can we discern what killed them?
Someone will have to roll
Or
a
is it-
medicine check.
I want to approach it. First with like respect, you know, I knew in front of it. There's definitely some sadness that you can read from Sid's face. If he had anything religious going on, he would pray at that moment, but he does not, so he's not doing that. But to himself, that is kind of what's happening. And I do roll a medicine check just since I'm nearby and I am efficient at medicine. I am terrible at medicine.
You being terrible at medicine, you break one of the principal tenets, and that's contaminating the corpse. You immediately just start picking up the arm and looking around, but in doing so, actually reveals the cause of death. Both of them have their sternums more or less shattered. Some kind of force that's been impacted into them and broken apart the skin and has torn away at the center of the torso. Whatever hit these old folks was way more than was necessary to just kill them.
Looks like they got slaughtered, really.
Well, nothing we can do for them now. Let's head up to the attic so we can see what's going on.
As much as I don't like to agree with you on that, but yeah, I do. You're right. Nothing we can do now. Rest in peace.
Cedric, while you were taking a silent moment in front of these bodies, before you started fiddling with them as well, what really makes this not sit right with you is that in this moment where you're trying to have a quiet moment of reservation for those that have passed, you keep hearing these explosions off in the distance, being reminded of exactly who's responsible.
I see what you're trying to do here. I respect it.
But you, for now, agree with your group and head upstairs into the attic.
Hesitantly. Yes.
You head up into the attic and you notice what could be a slight problem. The two windows of the attic face out in an east and western direction. If one of you wanted to get a good vantage point to really see what's going on, you're going to have to risk putting your head out of the window.
Okay, is it dim light inside?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I mean, if we probably need a stealthy person to do that, then.
It would have to be me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
We have Steve.
we can attempt. Oh, we do have Steve, yeah. Do we
And
really
he's-
want? Do we want to bring Steve? Do we really want Steve to do it after what he's been through there?
Well, Steve doesn't have the idol on him, so maybe not a bad idea.
What's this about an idol?
Don't worry about it, Steve.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Saw you setting fire to something wooden earlier, Hanksy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more you talk, the more I get worried. I think I should just start talking to someone else.
Yeah.
Baylor, is there anything I should be worried about?
No.
See, you said that in the same tone that she said it. I don't.
I told you,
Uh,
Steve. These people are my family.
Yep. Mhm.
Is honestly though, Steve, there's nothing for you to worry about.
Except for the cultists. Very
Yeah.
worrisome.
Cultists are bad.
Everything's gonna be fine, Steve, but let's keep moving.
Yeah,
And you can see a little bit of grumpiness coming over Sid's face.
Look what you've done to Cedric. You need to look through the window and tell us what you see, else he would be that grumpy.
Do I have to do it? I've been doing a lot recently. I kind of don't want to have my
You've
head
been
shut
doing
off
a
by
lot.
lightning.
All right, move aside, and Sid starts walking to the window to take a gander.
Sid, you head towards the window and open it. Your passive perception immediately picks up a smell. Smell of charcoal. Smell of things burning. Are you sticking your head out the window to look north?
He's doing something.
I'm always doing something.
Oh, please.
It's
You're so
probably-
cool for always doing something, Dex. Wow, so cool.
Thank you.
Still bad at multitasking though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, he can't be worse
Not
than me.
bad. No, he's not bad at it. He's
Can't do it.
incapable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always doing
Not-
something, but I'm only ever doing one thing at once.
Yeah, yeah. Like you could have prepared this before, or like during you're saying something, but now we're just sitting here with an awkward pause.
I'm
You
like
just see
just,
your head
I'm
moving
flicking through
around.
tabs, reminding myself of what's to come.
Okay, well, get
Tom.
on with it.
Are you sticking your head out the window?
Yeah,
Look, he looked like a dog.
yeah.
All right.
I always stick my my head out of windows. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you poke your head out and look northwards. You see what you can be sure was at one point a magnificent building. Now mostly rubble and blown apart. Pillars shattered, entire west wing looks like it's been crumbled. About half of the building looks in a similar state as the manor when you first inherited it. Dilapidated and torn apart by magic. And then you notice something else. Something that didn't grab your attention immediately because it's quite small. A person. Floating at about the same height as you are. You see a whip of curly greyish white hair flying upwards as gusts of wind project her and keep her in the air. You see pale white skin peeking out from under this lady's robes. You watch her extend a hand into the air and bring it down swiftly, and a giant lightning strike from above swings down and claps at the Parliament building. You see at the point of impact where the lightning was just about to hit the central part of the building, something luminescent and multicolored took the impact instead of the building. You then see as a spark of light from one of the windows in the center of the building, and a bolt of light starts flying down towards the floor out of your sight somewhere, and you hear an impact. This is a building under siege.
So, while this is all happening, Sid is just, his kind of grumpy, somber look goes to just eyes wide open, and he shoves his head back out of the window, turns to the guys. Yeah, so there's like a lady floating in the air, shooting all the lightning down, setting the city on fire. Go check it out for yourself. This is weird.
Should we go intervene?
I mean, she is floating, flying. My ex can't reach that. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. Go, guys, check it out. What the heck? All right.
What?
What if that is a big boss and we're not meant to be fighting it soon?
The big boss of what?
Of these cultists.
You mean their leader?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Someone's gotta be.
Well, a boss implies that they get paid, which they probably don't, right?
But they might get paid once they get into the parliament building.
Interesting. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. Guys, yeah. Big bad lady up in the air, probably got a killer.
Did it look like she was fighting anybody in particular, or anybody was fighting back?
I'm just sticking my head quickly out of it again. Nope, I don't. Nope, she's just floating, and there's like another one. just
Looks
another
like
one,
she's
like-
fighting the building.
Looks like she is
Yeah, there's
fighting the building.
The reason I'm asking, Dax, is that you mentioned that the building seemed to be protected by something that absorbed one of the blows, and then the white light came out of the building.
Yeah.
And impacted something.
That did indeed happen.
I think we need to be careful. I've got a feeling that card we found is what dispels that shield. Or lets people into it.
I
All right,
think it's the
that's all
latter.
really cool, guys. Magic, haha, great. We gotta kill that fucker up in the air, and we gotta figure out how. She is probably killing people right fucking now who are in those buildings, and I don't like it, alright?
How high up is she?
Same height as you, 3 floors up.
Like, same height as me.
Hear me out here. There's a lot of wood in this building. We make Sid stilts.
Again.
He's cooking.
I appreciate your attempt to humor. It's quite unexpected from you, Andros, really. And in another situation, I would have laughed. I really would. But right now, people are dying. I don't think it's the right time. Keep working on the
Well,
timing, though. I'm not saying like don't joke ever again, but not right now.
I think people are already dead, and whatever is in the parliament is still alive. But she might get in it.
I mean, yes, people are dead, and and you can hear an explosion again. And now there are more people dead, and you can hear an explosion again. Probably more people died now as well. Guys, come on, like,
How tall is a T-Rex?
what's a T-Rex?
It is a huge beast, right? So
Would it be like 3 stories?
I mean, we could always make
Potentially.
stilts, right?
Are they rideable?
yeah,
Why are you asking that, Baylor?
because it's within polymorph range, and it might give Sid some reach to attack the lady who's floating.
So you're saying, how many people do we have with polymorph?
Wait, you-
Could we have like a team of T-Rexes?
Hold on.
Yeah.
You suggested you
true?
could polymorph something into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is there a CR rating cap of what you can polymorph things into?
yeah, the CR of our level. So if we're level 10, I can CR anything up to level 10.
Oh, but doesn't this
polymorph anything up to
also
level 10.
fall into the category of you must have seen or be aware of the creature's existence before?
No,
She's
With-
seen T-Rexes.
polymorph, just be aware of it, which we would have definitely discovered at some point in our library explorations.
You know
Yeah.
shots.
It's not the same
What do you
as
mean? He
I-
was
I've
there
got-
when dinosaurs were.
I've
It's
got a
also-
better idea. So I just looked up online. Apparently, aboleths have a CR rating of 10. And we've seen one of those.
Is it a beast though?
It is not. It's an aberration.
It's aberration.
Yeah, I don't think
have
we
to be a
can put
beast.
him off into an aberration.
Flux, but could you imagine us making a T-Rex appear? That would be so cool.
A T-Rex
Would you
is
not like
rating 8, apparently.
Cool stuff.
You can
Yeah, it's
certainly
just 8.
try. Anxie, using your keybind, can you scour your notes to see if there's been a name given for
Yeah,
the boss?
there is a name given. It was Gale or something.
Gay?
Some with the G I had written down.
The group is called the Watchers of the Gale.
Yeah.
Do you have in your notes anywhere a name or title of a leader?
I'm searching.
Because I can't remember if I've said it out loud or not.
I've written Groom, whatever this is, then Maiden of the Storm, 4 captains. We know that she's probably the Maiden of the Storm. But I don't know if we know her name.
Let me have a look.
Oh, it's Kroom, the thing I've written. 'cause
Kroom
of
is
Relay
the-
Kroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maiden
yeah.
of the Storm was a title that was said as the leader of the Watchers.
Yeah, that's her. I bet.
The one floating in midair.
I don't see any other females doing such things around here.
Unless someone has levitate.
Cedric, roll me a perception check.
Not rolling great today.
You keep looking out this window and you just again another angle and things. You head to the eastern window out the other side and poke your head out that way as well. You're sort of getting like different angles of the building depending on like which side you poke your head out of. As you're looking at the eastern side, you look towards the Parliament building and you can see a couple of other cultists as well floating, though not as high off the ground as that woman from earlier, flying towards and into the open exploded eastern wing of the Parliament building.
Oh, fuck. Guys, more people floating.
To me, this feels like an opportunity. It seems to me that that person floating is the leader, right? And the leader's in the open right now. It feels to me like it's a good opportunity to deal
Banish
with
her?
this issue. We could
Cedric,
do that
as you
yes.
pull your head
Shoot.
inwards as the group starts to discuss things, something else catches your eye. Off into the distance out east, you see a small garden-like area. Well, not necessarily a garden, but a small patch of greenery. And an official-looking stone building on the border of it.
The records one.
They stand out
Uh,
quite significantly compared to the wooden residential buildings all around.
Mhm.
I think this is probably a good opportunity to get in the records building while they're distracted.
Exy,
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
come over here. What's that building over there?
Let me see. Sit. That seems rather curious. This
Well-
might be the records building. Yo, Steve, can be useful. Does this
Yeah.
look to you like the records building?
Got some sharp eyes, hold on. Yeah. He pokes
No
his...
sleeping.
No, I'm not sleeping, I'm not sleeping. Pokes his head out the window and looks... He pulls his head back and says, I mean, it definitely looks official.
Guys, I think we need to sneak into it.
I also have a feeling we gotta be quick about it.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we sneak in, try go unnoticed.
the thing is, with all these guys, why they're floating now?
Well, they were phoning when they attacked us outside of the city, right?
Yeah, but now they're all doing it.
So my first thought was that they were interrogating the assistant guy to find out where they were hiding in the building. He's probably not given them anything, which is why now the leader's just destroying it and happened to find the shielded part. So we need to be fairly quick because I don't know how long that shield's going to hold.
Baylor. As this is all being discussed and happening, as the person with the highest passive perception, you hear creaking of wood. Footsteps climbing up a set of stairs. Stairs in this building.
Someone with me.
What?
Someone coming up the stairs.
I grab my axe.
Okay.
As you all shuffle around the attic and try to be quiet, you listen out and the rest of you start to hear it as well, getting closer and closer.
I will get a produce flame going in my hand and just hold it.
Okay.
I mean, that's gonna make us be more visible, won't it?
Well, it's not exactly dim light in this attic, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, true. I mean, I'll prepare a sorcerer's burst as well.
I just think if someone's coming up here, we should look as intimidating as possible.
So, who's doing what in these few seconds?
I will be prepared to use my wand of paralysis. I don't want to waste a spell, so every 6 seconds.
I'll attempt to cloak myself round the corner of the door to ambush them.
You hear these steps get closer and closer. And they don't stop on any other floors on the way up here. Almost as if they were coming directly to the attic. Before the steps get to the top, you hear them start to get quieter. Considerably quieter. And you hear some creaking in the floorboards as someone is evidently trying to stealthily approach the door to the attic. You see the doorknob slowly start to turn. You see the door slowly start to crack open. Anyone doing anything?
Not until I see who it is.
Yeah, we have our spell save basically.
I mean,
Prepared.
I'll just be preparing my weapons.
Okay. From the crack in the door, you can't see what's beyond it because the stairwell that leads up to here is significantly less lit up than the double windowed attic that you're in. But you hear a small noise coming. Psst.
Sid replies back.
Hey. You guys aren't
Hey,
cultists, right?
Depends on who's asking.
only if you're not a cultist as well.
Only if you're not a cultist.
Well, well, proof that you're not a cultist. Are you hungry?
Well, yeah, but
He's not a cultist.
He's probably not a cultist.
that's it. You watch the door swings open a good bit more. You see before you a guy. He's relatively young, and from what you can see, he's lost a good bit of weight recently. He kind of has the air about him that he used to be a bit of a portly fellow, but it looks like his skin's sagging a little much now, as a lot of the fat on his body is now, by happenstance, disappeared. He's wearing civilian clothing, just some like very simple leathers and linens, and he swings the door open proper and gets a look at you. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm coming to figure out what the hell you're doing here. Sticking your head out these windows, you're crazy. Maiden's right over there.
Oh. Well, yeah.
If you bring their attention, you're gonna get them too close to my house, and I'm not gonna be happy with that.
You can actually be of help. And we will stop looking through the windows. if you help
I'm
us.
sorry, I don't have any money.
What? No. We don't care about your money. It's valuable information we're seeking. So is that the records
Oh.
building?
Oh, that? Yeah, it's a public house of records.
Also,
Oh well, look at you being helpful. Lovely.
did you just say maiden?
Yeah, it's the maiden. The floating lady.
Yeah, it's the
The white
maiden
one.
of the storm, as she they call her.
Maiden of the storm.
Are the
Real
ones
nasty
below
bitch she
her-
is.
I mean, she seems it, but are the ones below her watchers? Or are they just normal level cultists?
What do you mean her captains?
Her captains. Oh,
Sure.
Her captains are all around the city doing...
so she's in
departing her
charge.
will. Yeah, she's in
Oh, wow,
charge.
yeah.
How
He's
many
the
of
one
these captains do you know that? How many of these captains
It's
are
4.
Well, there's
It's
four.
4.
There's Killer, there's Fester, and Lash, and Grunch.
Kill factor. What?
Those are some ridiculous names. You know that? Who came up with that?
Probably them, I don't know. Doubt a parent would name their kid Killer.
I mean,
It's a sick name, to be fair.
I would honestly killer.
I think he would
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
No, it's Killer. Not Killer. He killed someone over that once.
Oh.
What did I say?
You said Killer.
there? I thought you said
did
kill her.
No, it's Killer.
I hardly know her.
He like
Okay.
twists his head and is like, who?
Guys,
Exactly.
again with the jokes. This is a serious situation, for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, there's Killer, Fester, Lash, and Grunch.
Grunch.
Yeah.
He must be. a stupid
Huh,
one.
are you
He's
guys fucking new or something? What the heck? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna keep my voice down. Are you, like, stupid? How do you not know any of this?
Well,
Brother, do we seem like we're from
Hey, keep
here?
your voice down!
you think we're just really bad at names? Except for Andros. You really think we're just really bad at names? And that's why we don't remember these names? Yeah, we're fucking new here. Duh.
What the hell are you doing here, then?
Saving
Saving
your
you?
asses.
Saving it?
Yeah. Well,
We killed a
we're
bunch of
getting
them.
there. We're getting
Can,
there.
can we just roll out the hole and just show him? This is what we're up to.
You roll open
They're
the hole, and he peeks his head in, and is like, ooh.
They're marinating.
Don't listen to her.
Ooh, you guys gonna get all
Are doing
killed.
it.
Well,
Oh.
listen. Either we get killed or they get killed.
Well, no, but if you get killed, they're just gonna kill all the rest of us as well.
They're gonna kill the rest of you.
Oh,
anyway.
fuck, they're gonna kill me too, because I've spoken to you. They'll probably find out, then they'll find me, and they'll kill me. Oh.
How are they gonna find out if that some random person has spoken to us?
I don't know, they're like crazy powerful wizards.
Right.
I am
Well,
getting
I
real
refer-
Wait.
tired right now of all these random people.
Hey,
that-
keep your voice down!
and
I'm a
not
crazy powerful
willing
wizard.
to help us. It's so annoying. And I give him a little shove, and I accidentally cast heroism on him.
I will also just point out, like, on the powerful wizard front, I just refer back to the hole filled with them. Yeah, they're
I
not
just
that
casted
powerful.
heroism on him. He's brave now. He can tell us things.
Well, I mean, obviously you're not too bad yourselves, but like, come on, they've got a whole city. Have you got like a little armies up your sleeveys?
We're the army. We've
I
got
mean-
a whole island. We're coming from an island, you know? He's a duke.
And I got these guns up my sleeve.
And he's a lord in his town. He's very rich. Like, we are important people in here.
I have my own wine soon.
And this guy, he's got his own forest. Forest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we got off on the wrong
Mention.
start. Hi, I'm Butch. Who are you?
Are you though? Your saviors, like, no one important, I guess.
Well, cut the shit. Who are you?
Well, we had to go past this town so that something was happening, decided to help, so technically we're heroes. But in our free time, we're adventurers. No, wait, in our free time, we're heroes. Our job is adventuring. Now, here we go.
All we have is free time.
True, so
So
we're
it's-
heroes.
Sometimes a bit too much free time.
Okay, but are you actually heroes and adventurers, or are you just the kind of person that I meet in the market and they say that they're adventurers, but they're actually just really, really unemployed?
What do you think?
I'll just juggle my reduce flame from one hand to the other.
It
And
depends on the
I'll
day,
do it as well.
Oh, do we put him in the bag?
Juggling.
Guys,
Well, I mean-
someone with a lot of gold, just grab your little pouch full of coins and just.
I don't want to show him my goat.
That's
I don't wanna
exactly what
flex
Sid's
with
gonna
money.
do, though.
Yep. No one else is doing it. Well, I don't. Yeah. Well, I
Alright.
grab my pouch and I'm just like,
He's asking too many questions.
Yeah,
We should,
how
we
much
should put
gold
him in
do
the
you have?
bag.
Shut up, Torin.
if we were that shit at adventuring, how the hell did you think we got all this gold? All right.
How much gold do you actually have, Sid?
A lot.
At least 10. Stupid question,
Thousand.
Andros.
All right, look, okay. Rewind, pack it up.
I don't know how much. I have 104 platinum.
You guys are here to save us.
Well, that's what we were trying to do, yes.
Okay. Everyone, including myself, we greatly appreciate it if we get saved. However,
Yeah, no shit.
you seem like you just got here.
No shit.
Whoa, we've been A couple of days, but yeah,
We've been here a couple of hours, Sid.
All right. Well,
it's like a long time.
It is.
do you want me to catch you up to speed?
Yeah.
Okay, because I got a fucking story to tell you. He starts
Wait.
walking around the room, closing the windows and the door.
We know stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
We know that they captured the parliamentsmen, like the premier's right hand.
Oh, Ishtar.
they-
Yeah.
We're trying to find Ishtar.
Well, last I heard,
That's
he
what
was.
we're doing.
Well, last I heard was that he was being hauled off to some kind of prison or something.
No, they decided to bring him to the records place. That's why we're here. We're trying to free him from it.
Yeah, we already
So-
cleared the prison out.
Yeah, we were the ones that freed the prisoners. We did make that mess.
Oh, hang on. And now you've piqued my interest. So that was your doing.
Yeah, I was very
Yes.
good at doing it. I just dressed up as one of them, went inside with my friend here. He looked quite like them as well. The rest of us were our prisoners. We were trying to, put them in jail.
Oh,
And then
that's a smart move.
we killed them.
And then I
and
chopped their
then
heads off.
we
All right.
freed them. So
Yes.
yeah, we brought you up to speed to what we know.
Can you now bring us up to speed?
Let me get you up to speed
please?
with what I know. The where to start?
I don't know.
You see, just like scratching like the scraggly like remnants of a beard that he has. I'll just start at the beginning. This city is a very, very old city.
Yeah.
The original founding of it has been questioned now and then, but there's no formal records for it. But regardless, ever since the city has started to prosper, there's been this small little cabal, this group of ne'er-do-wells who have sometimes had prominence and sometimes not. They are the Watchers of the Gale. They were a society of sorts that, from what I gathered, wanted to bring about some kind of big change, some kind of overthrowing of power. And I got approached one time a couple of years ago. I wasn't really about any of that nonsense. Our most recent premier, who's been the premier for the past 5 or so years, very beloved by the people, she took quite a harsh stance on them. Started trying to stamp them out, labeling them as a genuine threat of the city.
I mean, she was correct, apparently.
Well, correct indeed. Something snapped, something changed, and suddenly this little cabal, which is just nothing more than a bunch of reprobates that didn't really were also the kind to call themselves adventurers, but were not in actuality were, suddenly became immensely powerful. And they have taken the city by siege ever since. The battle that you're no doubt hearing and witnessing in front of the Parliament building is one that's been going on for now 8 days. It's been quite the ordeal for, well, everyone.
Is it 8 straight days have been doing that, or has it been on and off?
Indeed. Those explosions are heard near enough around the clock as watchers from the outside lob bolts of lightning towards the building, and whatever people and I think mages inside are lobbing something back. It was a real blow when we started to see people being dragged out, Ishtar being one of them. He was one of many by now. Rumor has it the Premier is still inside the building. Though that's not confirmed, and might as well be a pipe dream.
I'd say it's probably a safe bet, considering they're still trying to go at it.
So where do you fit into all this?
Well, we're passing by because I'm trying to visit my hometown. And on the way here, we found 4 cultists. We killed them because they tried killing us or like bring us here and use us as sacrifice. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? And since my friends really like helping people in need, we're here trying to help you.
It's the first I've heard of any kind of sacrifice. I don't think they've done anything of the sort, really.
Well, don't know if it was exactly a sacrifice, but they wanted to use us for something. It sounded like they're gonna sacrifice us.
Regardless, you watch as sort of like this uncomfortable feeling goes over his face for a second, and you hear a slight rumble. This is such a improper thing to ask. You wouldn't happen to have some food on you by chance, now considering you're outsiders?
Yeah, I
Going to
think
the city.
Torrin over there has some crackers.
He has lots of food. He's not been giving any of the people in here food. Come on, Torin. Give him food.
The man looks
Go
at
on.
you with a pleading face.
I mean, I kind of like rummage through my pockets, and I'm like pretend this is like a bag. I'm like rummaging through it, and I'm like, it's just crumbs.
It seems we're...
Can I do an inside check?
Same.
Actually-
I know he's lying.
Torin, you've got to do a performance check for that.
I gotta do a performance check. Fuck. Yeah, I'm very bad.
And can we do insight?
Oh, fuck off with the
There's
insight.
nothing to inside. I think it's pretty obvious. Obviously, I mean, we haven't seen him eat all his food.
Oh no. That's a -1 for performance as well.
Those of you that want to, you can roll insight.
Less than 10.
My plus to insight is 8. I had to roll 1.
A dejected look comes
Oh.
across Butcher's face.
Torrin, just give him some food.
Okay, fine. I'll give him some food.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness, thank you.
Yeah, I'll just take like a 4 or 5 pack of crackers that were just stored inside a leaf.
As soon as you hand them over to him, he immediately starts wolfing them down. Wolfing, but carefully so as to not lose even a single crumb. I'm so sorry about my improper attitude. I've not eaten for the last 2 days. I was close to last in line at the day before yesterday, and then this morning they were not giving out any food at all on account of the prison break.
That's totally fine. Cedric here. He eats like this, even if he's not eaten in like 2 hours. So, nothing special.
What is that? Whoa! Listen, I'm a big guy. All right, I need.
Yeah, you
fuel.
need your protein intake. That's fine.
Right. Well,
Well,
still in shape.
Exactly.
the cultists are growing more and more in number each day. As people's wills are worn down and temptations of power and joining them are rampant throughout the city, more and more people turn to their cause, and what people are saying slowly start to lose their minds. Those who were originally part of the society, many of which are simply no longer with us, as I've personally witnessed a couple of them spontaneously combust.
I guess they couldn't hold the power.
Well,
I know that.
they'd held it for about a week. From what rumors going round are, is that the more that they use these powers, the more mentally and physically unstable they become.
Until they literally explode.
Yes, I have personally witnessed that at least once.
Where have I heard
Oh.
that before?
It's quite the drug they're taking.
It's a dangerous thing. I'm often quite tempted by it myself, I must admit. But the thought of losing my mind and the fear of it outweighs the desire of any growth and power that I may have.
That's very wise of you.
Be a very good choice unless you want to join them and point to the hole again.
Yes, I think I'm quite good on that front. Is this your first time bearing witness to the Parliament building?
Yeah.
It's such a racket. It's not always this bad. Sometimes there's been a day or two where there's not been any large booms or anything, but they always resume. Usually always in the
Question.
middle of the night.
So the leader person, has she been personally attacking it the entire time?
Well, not the entire time, no. The maiden has a lot of responsibilities, I assume, as cult leader. But
I'm just thinking
they do
relative to
enjoy
just
laying
how-
waste
how
to it
them-
occasionally.
Yeah, I just referring back to what you talked about them like losing their mind over time, using their powers.
That's the
Always in the most stable
exception
individual.
to the rule. The maiden seems quite sharp as ever, as do, sharp in their own way, her four captains.
Maybe I missed this, but what's the purpose of attacking the Parliament building? What are they trying to get at?
We do not know. Rumor is that the Premier is inside, and general knowledge would imply that that's where she would be, given that this all and their powers manifested out of nowhere. It's still a mystery as to how they suddenly attained all these powers.
I mean, would it have to do? Would the cloud above us have to do anything with it?
Well, that happened as it all started beginning. There must have been something to trigger all this into place, and for them to be able to gain such power that they previously had none before, and be able to bestow it as well to people who previously had none also.
Yeah, it's a shame. We'll never know why. The god left,
Yeah.
which caused all this.
What gods even?
Anyway, on topic. Should we head over to Records Building then?
Yeah.
I believe
Yes,
so.
sir.
Are we able to see a good path there while avoiding the Capitol building from where we are?
You are. It's essentially heading in the opposite, not fully opposite, but it's Parliament's northwest of you. This building's northeast. It's sort of like
Yeah,
heading
that's
away
fair.
from it. Oh wait, I'm not done with my telling of the stories.
Oh, sorry.
But yes. Anyway. And he starts to continue to explain to you more or less a day by day account of everything that happened has happened since. In this time, he tells you, in the first couple of days, when the cult grew in power and took over, they went around and took everybody's food, and it's one of the things that they went building by building to take. Nobody still currently knows where it's all being kept. Everyone is noting that they are keeping themselves incredibly well fed, and that's one of the things that they're constantly tempting people to join them with. And rations were immediately began being given out, though those rations are slimming down and down and down. He said that every day when you go to get your rations as well, there's usually always some dissident, as they end up being called, in the cage next to where the food is being given out.
Oh, we saw these.
Yes, there's been couple of them since they've had this bright idea. Came in around the second day or so. Someone to show an example of a rule breaker. Someone who tried to take more than what was their fair share, he says with air quotes. He then carries on telling you about a lot of the ins and outgoings of the cultists, about how people started just avoiding the streets completely because they would single you out and pick on you for reasons that they'd make up on the spot, but there's literally no one capable of standing up to them and their immense power. And starts telling you about the hunger struggle and how it's started to affect a lot of the populace, and how it was ended up being a big boon for the cultists in that they drove a lot of people to their new ranks because of it. But people who still refuse that, resorting to infighting, robbery, murder of each other, anything to secure their next meal. Dark alleys of this city have become quite barbarous in these last few days. Not even an ounce of hope in anyone's heart. People are turning to the most cruelest of ways to secure their own futures. Then he starts to tell you about how he's been dealing with things. He literally starts to just give you his day-by-day account. And for anyone who wants to, you can interrupt him because he's stopped saying anything useful like about 10
Okay.
in-game minutes ago.
Hey, buddy,
Yes?
that's a lot of information.
Well, we're almost done. I'm just covering the last 3
No, no,
days.
no, I understand. And I think we can hear it all out after we go do what we're trying to do. Then we come back here and you can tell us about the rest of your days, okay?
You want me to stay put here?
Well,
Would you like to come with us?
No.
Exactly, then you can stay put here.
I'd also prefer it if you forgot the name Butch ever existed. He gives
Oh, you
you
told
like a
us
nod.
your name?
No, I did not. And he gives you a wink.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Shall we head up then?
Yeah, let's move on. Baylor, can you make a sneaky?
Baylor casts Pass Without a Trace, and you begin to head out of the building. Everybody roll me a stealth check, please.
26.
That's about as high as you can roll, isn't it?
That's a fucking 18.
That was a natural 20 on my side.
And all of these get plus 10.
We actually kind of shocked with these rolls, guys. Like, we kind of fucking killed it.
Mm-hmm.
God, we're good at the game.
I mean, you say that I will include this because I was going to keep this quiet. I rolled a natural 1. I don't know if that affects anything.
You
Not
did
really, you're
roll a
right.
Well,
natural
with the
one.
idol, that could be a good thing.
I mean, I rolled a natural 1 and I still got 23.
That's
You're heroic, though. It doesn't matter.
well,
I
a
mean,
natural one is a
nat-
natural
yeah.
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have means of free rolling? Wish you were a halfling.
I think with 3 others being over 30, it's more than enough to compensate.
Okay, fine. Good.
So, silently as the night, you all slip out into the midday sun, keeping careful tabs on every alley that you're about to head down and clinging to the shadows of each and every wall and building. slink and slide through the small pathways, avoiding even the stupid homeless wrapped up on the floor. As you make your way within visual distance of the Public House of Records, or the Public Records House. It's been said a couple ways now, but it's the building. You see a couple of cultists outside of it. You count 4. 2 of them are sat on a bench that's outside of the building. The other 2 are stood a little bit away from the bench, turned talking to them. As you're sidling up and settling yourselves in this little sneak point that you've got, you also hear some sort of muffled sounds coming from inside the building. Like heavy objects falling over onto the floor, this sort of stuff. Building is 3 stories tall and is made of a cool, clean stone slate. Stands out impeccably compared to the what is now rundown residential buildings around them. Wayward Wanderers, what's the play?
All right, this is the moment again where I tell you guys, hey, I just want to go in and smack shit up, and you guys tell like, yeah, no, we gotta make a plan, blah blah blah. So how about we just fucking skip that part? You guys make a plan. I don't know. You turn into a rabbit, whatever, a mouse. You sneak in, you scout, or I don't know. Steve, you want to run inside and do some reconnaissance again? I don't know. But let's get going. I need to smack some shit real quick.
How many are they? It's just the 2.
There's 4 outside the building.
Oh, sorry, 4.
I bet I can take those 4. One clean, quick swoop.
We could try another
I mean,
prisoner thing and just claim one of the captains told us to take him there. And if anyone questions us, we could just get aggressive like they do to each other.
or I can just paralyze them all, and we can kill them quickly.
Are they in the open?
In front of the records building is a small greenery area. There's a lot of visibility in the area where they're currently sat. You can't currently see any other cultists around. And from what you've seen, outside of small patrols that go between these alleys, they usually stick to the main streets.
We could do a quick, paralyze and bag operation.
That's what I was thinking. Should I just... Since you're ready to get them in the back.
It looks at you with just a bit of dead eyes. Not a joke. All right. Yes, I'm ready.
It's not a joke. I was totally serious.
I think what we do is we have Baylor run up and roll out the bag. Me, Anxie, and Zinni can paralyze them in turn. So I'll try first if I mind fail. Anxie tries, etc. Torin can be on backup in case any of them fail. He can single target one of them down.
You hear some muffled shouting from inside the building.
Sid, I think you're going to get your opportunity to chop some people once we get into the building. We just need to deal with these 4 so we can get into the building without attracting more.
Well, what are we waiting on, guys?
Okay, let's do it.
How far away are they from us?
Currently from where you are, 90 feet. You're parked a couple buildings away with... You're sort of like behind like a broken down cart. That's...
Okay.
I
So,
say,
Anxie,
go ahead.
I was thinking, me and Anxie Disguise walk closer to get in range to paralyze, and then go. I think.
I'm already disguised, so
Okay, I'll disguise myself as well.
like the thing is, they will see you casting shit. I can just walk near them and cast it without them
Well,
knowing.
that's the thing. I think if you try first, if yours fail, I'll do mine.
Exactly. So just be my backup. So I will start walking near them.
Yeah, I'll walk. Just alongside.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If we can distract them before they get paralyzed, do they get disadvantage on their rolls?
No.
Okay.
You hear more shouting coming from inside the building.
I've cast innate sorcery on myself, and I'm walking towards them.
Yep, same here. So range on whole person. 16.
The three of you, I imagine you're slipping behind the buildings, still with your sneaking past without a trace to get to the closest possible point where you could burst from cover and charge towards the cultists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any kind of boxes or things to hide around?
You can get within 25 feet of the cultists as you hide behind the corner of the building adjacent Public Records House.
Yeah. We should be able to get this done in like 12 or 16 seconds.
So, let's do some rolls. As Anxie casts Old Person.
How many are there again?
There is
Four.
four
Four.
outside here.
So the rest of us has snuck up, right? And Anxie and Andros have just walked up to them.
In disguise.
Okay.
Yeah. They can't see me casting anything because I use subtle spell.
All right. First one. It's a 14.
Fails.
6.
Fails.
9 and a nat 20.
They're not 20. Huh. Just a second. Now reroll it. I have silvery barbs.
A natural 19.
Ew,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Yeah. I will go ahead and as soon as I receive that one not like paralyzed, I'll cast Whole Person.
That's a 4. All 4 of them are currently paralyzed. Your 2 actions have been used up. Baylor, Cedric, Torin. You are 25 feet away from the cultists.
You said it takes 2 actions to unroll or unfold the
Yes.
portable hole. If somebody assists me, can we do it in a single action?
Yes.
Keep in mind, except for the 3 of them, you also have Steve and Zinni there.
Zinni is sort of not here until Tony's here.
So
Okay.
you have Steve, so it's 4 people.
Okay. Charin, give me a hand, and I'll run onto the grass area and start
Yeah, I can do that.
unfolding the portable hole.
So you start unfolding the portable hole on the grassy patch right next to where this bench is located. 2 of you unfurl this, The closest cultist is 5 feet away. The rest are like 10-ish feet away from where the hole is now unfilled. Cedric?
Oh, because I'll have to do the heavy lifting, huh? I start running towards the 4 persons in being held.
Steve runs alongside you as well. And as the two of you make it there together, Steve takes a bit of an about turn and elbow charges and knocks one of the cultists, the closest one, down into the hole.
Okay, probably the closest one. The other one at 10 yards.
Yeah.
You said
10 feet.
So that's like 3 meters, isn't it? I think I have to pick him up. I'm gonna do the. Okay, so when they're a whole person, they're like stiff as fuck, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is one of them a dwarf? Toss him.
Kick him. It's a really good kick. Alright, I will grab 2 of them. One under each arm, and then try to.
Go ahead and
Let me
roll
try to pick
a
him up.
strength check for me.
DM, since I had my innate sorcery beforehand, I still have bonus action. Can I use my telekinetic shove to push one of them? Or are they too far away? It's 5 yards.
They are all currently too far away from the hole for that to be the thing to push them in, but you
Yeah.
can get one of them within
I'll
shoving
get one
distance.
of them closer.
Okay. Cedric, you with absolute ease, and this being a repeated motion now, grab them both by the hips, stand up, charge 10 feet forward, huck them both down into the hole. Here's one final cultist.
Can I throw my axe at him?
He's been shot,
You've
so
used your
someone just needs
action
to kick
to
him.
get these two sorted. Steve's used his actions. Andros used his. Torin and Baylor used both on theirs, both on unfilling the hole. I think he's gonna get a.
He gets a save.
He's
Yeah.
gonna
He
get a
gets
roll.
a turn to save. So it's his turn, and saving for whole person happens at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. It's a natural 5. He is still paralyzed.
In the back he goes.
With another telekinetic, he's yanked towards the hole and falls in stiffly.
I think realistically, he would have been yanked to the edge of the hole, and Ziddy would have kicked him in.
True.
Using my action, I'll nod to Torin, and we each grab a corner and fold up the hole.
The moment you fold up the hole, the black void turns into now just once again a black tarp. It's crazy how when it's just almost laid out, it just looks like a big piece of cloth, but once it's all flat, it just becomes much more black than it was before. So it's quite obvious when you close it, fold it up, and now the 5 of you are just stood in front of the public records house and can hear shouting from inside. Now that you're closer, you can make out bits of the shouting, and you hear at least some kind of man shout, "Well, find it then."
I think so. So it's worth noting we can't open up the hole for at least 5 or 10 minutes now, just to be safe.
We have to kill them.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
But we're going to be
find-
inside buildings, so we can make noise a little bit. I think because they're already making noise.
All right,
I think
guys. Let me get this absolutely clear. We get to kill them.
Yes,
Yes.
Sid.
Yep,
All right. And Sid turns around. He kicks open the door and he yells, "Here's Cedric!"
Here goes trouble.
Okay.
As there's 400 cultists on the other side.
Here goes Cedric.
Whelps, left side.
So, you're not going to take this back. And this is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh.
Here comes Cedric.
I was thinking about the Kool-Aid man.
I think you probably should have just used your actually cut a hole in the door and just like poked your head in and said that.
It's like the Kool-Aid man with Jack Nicholson.
That's that's two different things.
No, it's not.
Jack Nicholson is from The Shining, where he breaks a hole in the door and says, "Here's Johnny." The Kool-Aid Man is an advertisement for Kool-Aid who bursts through a door and says, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, this is with the oh yeah part.
Oh yeah.
But you said here's Cedric, which is from The Shining.
That sounds cooler. That sounds cooler than.
Okay, but just there's two
we're just
different
gonna have
things, all right?
Well, no, what,
It's
no,
just
it's an
flavoured.
overlap. Yeah, it's
No,
it's
yeah.
an overlap on The Shining and.
This is
and
just
Kool-Aid.
you were acting like they were both the same thing, like Jack Nicholson was the Kool-Aid Man. I'm just like, that's not right.
No, I said it's a combination.
Okay.
I'm not sticking my head through a hole and being like, "Here's Cedric." No, I'm
All right, I
bursting
got you.
through a door, and then I do the shining part.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
not
Sorry,
Cedric.
Annette.
I was
Oh,
not expecting this to happen, or for it to go down like this.
Enough sneaking around.
What you weren't expecting us to use a whole person and put people in a hole.
No, he was expecting us to go in and say, "Here's Cedric," as an opening line.
I mean, we've got to let Sid have some fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
We can't always be stealthing, can we?
I'm pretty sure Cedric didn't also really know what to say, but he did want to just announce something, and all he could think of was his own name. It does make sense.
It does.
Yeah. I mean, it's my favorite moment, so I don't care. Even if we die, that would be a nice end to it.
It would be such a good story.
Here comes Cedric, and then
Yeah.
a fire blast into a fireball into all of us. With us on the floor.
Just imagine telling that story to people, you know, like, oh, that's so cool. Then what happened? Oh, we all died. Yeah, the campaign ended.
Yeah, we got killed. Well,
No, I can live with that. I can live with that.
honestly, I can be fine with it as well.
Yeah, I got like 5 characters up, ready
Yeah.
to go.